Hi, beautiful people, and welcome to Manifest underscore with underscore Sisian, okay? As you'll know, I'm Sisian, and I'm sitting here. My guest today is Shanice, okay? Today, we're going to be
Welcome.
touching on some topics. Right, Shanice, just tell our audience about some of the topics we'll be talking about today.
Today we're going to be talking about a few, what can we call it, social issues that we are experiencing in the dating world. We're going to be touching on gender power struggles, delusional expectations from women and men, and dating in a sex-crazed society.
Perfect topics, right? So before we start, guys, please do yourself a favor by clicking on the subscription button, right, so that you can see more of our videos as we make them, right? So thank you, stay tuned. Right, so let's begin. Shanice, the first topic.
Gender power struggles.
Okay, gender power struggles. Can you go in and just touch on what you mean by gender power struggles?
Okay, so currently we are facing a bit of issues regarding, okay, let's just say what men bring to the table and what women bring to the table. I feel like that has a lot to do with power struggles in
So
society.
can we say it's like gender blurring of roles? In a sense, a traditional man's position in relationship is to be the provider, right? The protector. And the female is the nurturer, the one who bring the babies, the one that does the cleaning and the cooking.
True, however, we're living in a society where women are also in corporate now, women are also in the army, women are also doing jobs that men are doing.
I agree with you 100%, right? Okay, so women want power because traditionally we have been suppressed and oppressed, right? As women, we want power, so we ask for liberal rights to work like men in the same environment, to get educated like men and work in banks and work and drive trucks and be astronauts and be everything, right? Now we have it. Would you think that we kind of lost our role as women because we're so empowered? We're now the money makers, remember?
Yes. I feel like we lost our role way before that. I feel like a lot of people grew up in households where there's not really right examples set. That plays a big role. Households where, for instance, South Africa, where there's a lot of kids that grow up with one single parent, either it being a male or a female, because you can't be biased. There are males that look after
Single
kids.
fathers, yeah, they are.
And yeah, everything that a child needs to learn how to cope with the opposite sex. So I think that plays the role. Regarding the work field, I just think that because the economy itself is so crazy, everybody needs to contribute financially. So yeah, I think
That's the issue, okay, basically.
the issue.
So we're living in a world where we're all struggling, male and female, to find our roles and, like, for example, that we're comfortable with. Okay, so I'm a working woman and I'm now dating a guy who, for example, is unemployed.
Yes.
Right? So I'm now made to play the role of being the provider, the money maker, to bring in the cheddar, the bacon, right? So what happens now is that women then tend to be very egotistical and like want to have power over the men. What do you think about that?
I think that is not a good thing, but it's a natural response from a human being, once again, depending on what you saw when you were growing up. Did you see women that respected men? Or did you see women that were oppressed by men? Did you see women that respected men for the right reasons? Or did you see women that respected men because they were scared of them? So these are good.
So, okay, I understand. Again, I think it also works well if you brought up in a home whereby you kind of experience your mother working, like, and bringing the cheddar in a breadwinner, and you kind of experienced how she managed to balance it, keep her respect, still love her husband, although he's earning less or not earning any money, right? In most cases, there's scenarios where man was working and he lost his job, okay? And in these other scenarios where the man never ever worked, kind of thing, right? So for me, I just think that society just needs to be more compassionate. We as people
Yes.
need to be more compassionate to our partners
Definitely.
and trying to understand, because you as a single woman, not a married woman who's unemployed, sorry, and you want your husband to treat you with respect, you should treat that man with respect when the roles are changed and he's unemployed and you are employed. And this goes with dating too as well.
But then you did mention something that I agree with 100%, that, you know, a male is supposed to be
The provider.
the provider. And I feel like that's when a lot of our issues started coming about, is when that wasn't the case anymore, you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
And also a lot of women raise kids on their own, so it also brings out like an alpha male inside of them.
Exactly, we get more masculine, you know. We lose that
It forces
female
you
side. You force it, because now you the one that must be sitting and worrying, instead of worrying about looking good, like worrying about caring about the children only and about yourself and your husband. You're worrying about other things. That means you need to hustle, you need to work 31 days, you need to budget and make sure the bills are paid, while what is he doing in that case? That's where I always get lost in that point. What is a man's role when a woman is one that's working? Will he take the role of being the female and cook and clean?
No, and that's crazy because they don't take that role.
But they should be.
Very
They should
scarcely,
be.
actually, where they do take.
But they should be. Don't you think they should be?
Yes.
At least help with the house things,
Of
because
course.
I'm now going to work. You unemployed or whatever. I don't mind. Okay, circumstances or circumstances, situations will change. That kind of thing. Okay, let's stop there with that topic, right? Let's touch the next one.
Delusional expectations, and coming from males and females when they're getting involved in dating.
Okay. Can we get more clarity on that one?
Example. When a female is looking to date a man, she's looking for a man that is earning
money, moolah,
a
ching
lot
ching,
of money,
cheddar.
and then she's not reasonable thinking. He does have to pay a home loan, a car loan. He has to buy groceries. He also has family members, maybe a sibling that's still in school that he needs to help out with. And the female is sitting back thinking, no, but if I'm your woman, you should just give me everything.
It's about me now, only about me.
And that's unrealistic.
Right, so what would be like a realistic scenario in your view? It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, to be honest, because, you know, I feel like once we start making excuses for men, in a way, that's where we also go wrong, because we tend to allow them to just undermine us and undermine the situation, because we understand into their situation, where, you know, men are tricksters, they're tricky.
Women are also tricksters. I just think that women these days have learned from the men. You see, we've learned the game, how to fool the player. You know, we know how to do it.
A woman wouldn't know that a man is attracted to your body if a man wasn't going around throwing money at everybody saying, give me your body.
And when you ask a man, he tells
supply
you
and demand.
Exactly. And you ask a man, but why you trolling? He says, but look at you. You don't take care of yourself. Because look at the woman that is choosing over you. Especially if you are a kept woman, you always take care of yourself. Look at the woman that your man is actually attracted to. And try and understand, like, you know, what can I do to up the game? And another thing is, it's a competition, because life is like that. When it comes, what they say, there's more women than men.
There's more women than men.
That means men are scarce. Is that the truth of the matter?
It's the truth, and also a good portion of them are
on the other side.
You know, and then there's also another portion of them that are pretending that but they're not.
And there's some of them that are playing both fields. So yeah, it's interesting times.
We are sharing.
I like when she says that. She's not the first time saying it, guys. We are sharing. And for me, I'm coming from the older generation, right? If I can tell you that, like, I'm so
envious.
I come from the time where a man was a man and a female was a female, and maybe there was guys and whatever, right?
Of course.
But it wasn't something that was in our faces, not something that had space in the
It
constitution.
wasn't really a liberated
It wasn't
movement.
liberation movement. You get my point?
Fine.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's life. We need to just
We
evolve and try to have a sense of compassion for each other. Yes,
Correct.
that's what it is, compassion.
How about a male's expectation and unreasonable expectations?
Oh
that
wow,
males
I can give you a list of them. I mean, really, first of all, after having babies, you must look like how he met you before the babies. That's really unrealistic.
How about the fact that they don't understand what a woman goes through when she's having a baby?
They don't. They just
They
know
don't
that.
consider that.
I think because they think, okay, well, you are a woman, you have a womb, you must just pop it out.
Yes, that's
Pop,
what you are
pop,
meant
pop,
to do.
pop,
You
pop.
are meant to give birth. You are meant to be in pain and
Well,
push.
Yes, it is. It is proven
Apparently.
that females have a higher pain
Pain
threshold
yes.
than men because we built for more of the stresses of life. So in other words, who's the stronger gender?
But I don't necessarily feel that's 100% true, because if it was true,
Yeah.
why would women suffer with, what is that,
Post-traumatic syndrome.
after birth?
Yeah, they do.
That
Is
means that
it
your brain
post-traumatic
went
syndrome? What is it called now? I never got I got the name after wrong. After you give birth, then some women, not all, not me, but anyway, yeah, some women, they just go through some sorts of depression, right? After giving birth to the child, and then they don't want to. They go through some stuff that's really serious psychologically, and they some of them even kill the baby.
The brain shrinks when you're pregnant. Actually,
it shrinks. Oh my gosh! So mine shrunk twice. Yeah. And then now I spend the rest of my life trying to pick it big again.
Make it big again.
Isn't that funny, guys? No, life is funny, really. If you look at everything that's happening in this world. So, I mean, this whole sort of gender wars thing I'm seeing on social media lately, where women are bashing men and men are bashing women.
It's actually sad.
Yeah,
and it makes dating very difficult.
Scary. I'm so thankful that I'm married. I'm thankful that I don't have to be on the game at my age, going around and competing with people like Shanice. I mean, it's a younger generation. I mean, really, it's tough.
I'm even out of the game.
Out of the game. She's even opting out the game.
I'm home. I'm exiting the game.
Slowly but surely.
They're starting so young now. They're dating, what, 14, 15?
You lie. Yeah, they're younger.
30-something year old.
They're starting younger to try and keep up. So by the time at least you're 18, you've got your man, you've got your bag. Your bag is your money as well, right? Because these days, a man equates money, right? And I think that was always been the case because women want more than men. Even in the 20s, I mean, women married men, they can provide a home, the white picket fence house and everything and take care of the children. Now that we are demanding that now and wanting it, it's like, oh, now you love money too much, you a slave queen and all the other things that goes with it, right? Yeah.
I have another expectation that I've started noticing it. I spoke to you about it the other day, where you in a dating stage with a man, but he keeps on insisting to have a child with you.
I don't understand.
And men are doing that a lot.
That's a sick perception.
He's not talking about marriage. He's not talking
about the child. He wants a child, but not the marriage.
The child.
Not the marriage.
And then that's how most of the people in South Africa, well, in the world or in the situations that they're in, because they listen to that. They listen to the need of a man. And then when the child is there, he realizes, like, whoa, this is a lot of responsibility. And then
yeah, but then, you see, the thing about it, the child is to try and hook you in. You see, the women do the same thing. They say, okay, if I have a child from this man, he's gonna stay with me. So the man has this different opposite thing. He says, okay, if I keep her, make her have my child, and she's mine. I have control. You know, it's that type of thing, and it's sad because we're all looking for power. Power.
Instead of looking for power within ourselves.
Yes, and even love. We look for it outside, not within ourselves. Like in my channel, I'm always talking about inner love. Love yourself first before anything else, right? So anyway, I think let's round off now because this video is going to be quite long.
Dating in a sex-crazy world, where the first thing a man says to you before "can I take you to dinner" is, when are you coming to my house? When am I coming to your house? When are you cooking for me? But he can't even take you on a date.
And what about that Netflix thing you told me about now that you guys in your generation do? Where the man says, I'll come let's chill at the house and have Netflix and
and chill.
Yeah, that type of thing. It means the chill part is Netflix and let's go have sex.
Actually, the whole thing in general about inviting a total stranger to your house,
It's about sex.
That is about sex.
It's about sex.
And it makes dating very, very hard.
It's sad. Because now sex is all about...
No one is taking no one serious.
It's true.
And which is very strange for me, because then you will hear men saying things like, yeah, woman at 30, you'll be unmarried, where you slept with so many people, and what. How is it possible when yourself, if I had to take out your phone, I can see that you already told 10 people, when are you coming to my house? When am I coming to your house? Exactly. So in other words, it's a bit contradicting.
It is contradicting, really. And the whole idea that when you're 30, you can never find a man, that's not true.
That's not true.
A lot of women like myself found their right partners. I was 35 when I got married. When I met my husband, I was 34. So there's no age, guys. As long as you are willing to put yourself out there. Don't let a man fool you to stick with him, although he's an abusive bastard, and you're still sticking with him because he's telling you, you're old, if you leave me, no other man is going to want you. It's nonsense, total nonsense. Right? So I think we can end it here. We spoke about a lot of things, interesting topics, guys. Please feel free to comment under this post of this video, please, on what your feelings are about our video. And please also, because this is something you want to do continuously now, right? Comment and ask and just say which type of videos, the topics you would like to hear us discussing on. Okay, right. So again, please don't forget to click on the subscription button, because this channel is about to become a very exciting channel, guys. Very exciting. We're manifesting in every way, in our relationships, in losing weight, in every way. We're manifesting self-love, self-development. Everything is happening in this channel, right? So don't forget to click on the subscription button so you can see whenever we make a new video, right? Okay,
and Shanice, say ciao.
Shanice says ciao and I say ciao. Bye, guys.
Yo, that was